on today's show, we've got quite the performance. Whoops, wrong thingamagig.
All right, my friends. You wanted me to watch this. I have no idea what to think based on just reading this title. With love and fried chicken. How is this like the most viewed MSA mini movie? That chicken better be good. But you know what? I guarantee it's not as good as Lola's chicken that she made this evening. Now that was good. Maybe it's the insanely long fingernails that like make no sense. All I know is this is considered a classic MSA movie and I have never seen it. So I need to check it out. Disclaimer, I'm still a bit sick. I'm not nearly as bad as when I was filming The Amazing Digital Circus, but I am nasally, so.
My lower frequencies are not as strong as they usually are. And that's sad.
With love and fried chicken!
We're gonna watch this movie, and if we really like this movie, we will watch the part 2 movie. So this is like their longest video ever. And right now, in my brain, I'm like, dude, should I be making this one extra long video? No, let's make it 2 videos. Make sure you boop like if you want to see part 2. If you guys like this video enough, then I will do part 2. Also leave a comment if you want it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and make sure you subscribe to MSA. And people, when we're watching a movie, the theme song is twice as important. We gotta lock in. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. RobertIDK, MSA, 1, 2, 3, theme song.
Animations, it kinda feels like I'm on vacation when I see a bit from MSA about a girl who's gone completely insane. But we'll still laugh and scream and cry and be glad that we don't have their lives. So come along, enjoy the ride, and let's watch some MSA tonight.
Now that's what I call a fried chicken. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. That's your alarm? That's horrible.
Everybody has their job, 9 to 5, get in bed,
I don't know this song.
Scared to risk what the future might bring.
Sorry, I don't know.
What the future might bring. A hard number.
Okay. Do I commentate over the song? I don't know. Okay, I'll stop, I promise. This is the most dramatic opening scene we've ever watched. How can we go this long in an MSA video without the character saying, "Hi, I'm RobertIDK," you know? Wow, that's beautiful. Man, and this video did get a lot of views, so clearly this song intro thing can work for them. Hopefully this song doesn't get me copyright claimed. Please, MSA, do not let this song copyright claim my video. Hi, I'm... Just kidding.
As I strapped my helmet on and climbed onto the scooter, Mom handed me some paper bags.
I'm
Here are
sorry
the empty
we can't
bags,
afford to
sweetie.
pay someone for delivery, sweetie. Bear
Oh.
with me for a few more
Sweetie.
days.
Indeed.
Don't worry about it, Mom. I got this.
But I want you to focus on school.
And I can do both.
Is this her
Fine.
chicken job?
Always
Her,
remember, stay in the side
her
lane.
chicken delivery
Pause
job?
at every crossing to watch cars coming from all directions. Mom, trust me to know all this. I'm off now.
Why
Bye.
did... Mom, you know why the chicken crossed the road.
I slowed down
I'm
and
the
stopped
same
in front
way
of a
with
clothes
my
shop.
bike.
I've been eyeing the red dress in the window display for ages. And I
Wow.
was so relieved to see it was still there. You wait for me, okay? I'm saving up for you. You're gonna look so good on Mom. Then I was on my way again.
What are you gonna name the
Following
dress?
the directions on the GPS to a
Because since you're talking to it like a human.
I parked in the driveway and rang the bell, and to my shock, the door was opened by Dana, the bane of my life.
Oh, no.
I'd gotten the female lead in the school play instead of her last year, and she seemed to be holding on to a huge grudge ever since.
I don't like her
hi.
either.
You ordered chicken? Dana casually reached out to take the bags from me, and then tossed them aside.
So, the rumor is true.
You're a stupid,
just
ugly
a poor
dingus.
delivery girl running around town with greasy chicken. No wonder you always wear clothes that seem to be straight out of the trash. They smell like that, too.
That'll be $20.
I will throw you in the
Here's
trash with all the
$500.
chicken.
Keep the change. I know you badly need it.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it real. I would let this person make fun of my chicken sandwich job for $500. Are you kidding me? If I was working as a chicken delivery person and then a person talked smack to me but then gave me $500, thank you. You're my new favorite person ever. I don't care what you say. That would be a great deal. Seriously, if you delivered chicken to someone, would you rather them say, hey, you seem cool and give you a $10 tip, or them to say, oh, you're a stupid loser who delivers chicken and give you $500 and then you don't have to see them again? Honestly, I can handle it. I've been a YouTuber for 10 years now. I can deal with a few mean people.
Here's $500. Keep the change.
Do
I know
keep
you
the change.
badly need it.
Keep
I
it.
took the dollar bills, pulled out a 20, and put the rest on the floor.
No,
Not badly
keep
enough
it!
to accept it from you. And yeah, you shouldn't eat fried chicken. Maybe order a salad from someplace. Anyway, I gotta go.
man.
Bye. I turned around and hopped
bitterness.
onto my scooter
The
before she could
bitterness.
reply.
I stood behind a pillar in the lobby of
Ooh,
Dad's
too
company
many
biotech,
characters.
which was currently filled
Let's
with
go.
journalists and photographers. My half-brother Ace stood confidently behind the podium on the makeshift stage, then
Nice.
signaled to one of the journalists to ask his question.
How does it feel to know that you'll be the country's youngest CEO at 18, 3 months from now?
It feels
The
great.
youngest
I know it's a
CEO at
huge
18.
responsibility.
Literally anyone can be a CEO. Why say CEO? Like say CEO billionaire. Like that's something that you actually need a requirement for. Any person can be a CEO at that age. I don't know what the heck that dumbness is.
It feels great. I know it's a huge responsibility, but I'm certainly up for the challenge.
I just wish I had some
The
fried
company
chicken
seems
right
to be
now.
in some trouble. We haven't seen any groundbreaking product in a long time. Can you keep up with your competitors?
My
Yes,
chicken
of course.
recycler is
We're
gonna change
always
the
working
world.
on new ideas, and I believe in my team's ability to come up with something that will keep us on top. Thank you all for coming today.
All right, nitpicky business person in me here. No smart product launching CEO should ever say, I trust that our team can figure something out. No, you're supposed to say, oh, we've got it figured out. You'll see. You know? Don't say, yeah, I'm confident that we will do something good. We don't have it right now, but you know? That is not how you keep shareholders, MSA.
Thank you all for coming today. Please, help yourselves to the buffet.
As the journalist
Enjoy
dispersed,
the
Ace wasn't
buffet.
smiling as widely anymore. He walked over to Dad, and I made sure to stay out of sight as I listened to
Because
them
I
talking.
talked like an
I'm
idiot up there.
impressed with how you handled those questions, son. But we both know that we need something really innovative this time, and soon.
That's a dumb
Don't
voice.
worry, Dad. I got this.
The
Of
son's got a
course,
deeper
I
voice
trust
than the
you,
dad.
But we need some breakthrough research, and that's not your area of expertise. It's your brother's.
Ace just rolled his eyes at that.
I can always find a way. You know that. I just need a little more time, Dad.
Dad nodded and
Okay,
patted him on the back,
Ace.
and I slipped away.
Yeah, Dad.
My half-brother was an arrogant jerk who always wanted me to stay in the shadows so he could be the face of Dad's company. Well, he might have the looks and charisma, but I had the brains, and I'd been working on something
So yeah,
very
do that.
promising
Stay in the
that I hoped
background
I
then.
could share with Dad soon.
That sounds great then. Honestly, if he's got the looks and the charm and the speaking ability, and you've got the brains, you should stay in the back and do the hard stuff and then have him be the face. That sounds like a great setup to me, honestly. Stick with your strengths. If you guys have equal ownership of the company, then that sounds great. He can deal with all the paparazzi and the crazy people, and you can work on the ideas.
I was at my desk trying to focus on what I was typing, but that was not happening with my BFF Clover yapping away
Clover,
and eating
shut
chips
up!
loudly.
Shut up!
Such a witch. She thinks she can get away with anything because she's the principal's daughter. She looks like an evil frog. I'll give Frog-Faced Witch a piece of my mind in school tomorrow.
That's
No,
mean.
don't do that, Clover. She's not worth our time. Just forget about her.
Fine, if you insist. So, how's your story going? You're gonna get paid for it, right?
It's just enough to help Mom with the bills this month. I have to submit it in 2 days, though, and I'm panicking because I'm having writer's block. But I noticed Clover wasn't even listening to me anymore and was busy leaning out the window.
Oh my, you better get your butt here this minute, sister. Guess who's back?
OMG, Ace? For real? Clover and I were practically drooling over the view next door.
Oh yeah, I'm
There
Ace.
was Ace, my gorgeous neighbor, stepping out of the pool with water rippling down his perfect ass.
I thought he said his brother was the good-looking one. I thought he was a nerd. I didn't know he did shrugs. He clearly does shrugs. Look at those traps, insane. What the heck? You can't look like this without doing shrugs. What on earth? What on earth is his body? He's saying his brother has the good looks.
He's just the perfect hero for love stories. Handsome, smart, and so charming.
You're lucky you live next door to him. I'm so jealous.
But
I'm
just
glad
then,
they didn't say
his brother
6
Dominic
foot.
walked out to the poolside and blocked Ace from our view.
Ugh, Dominic is ruining the show. Why are you friends with the wrong half-brother again? You should have befriended the hot one.
Wait,
Come on,
what?
Dom is nice. You'll have to accept at some point.
So
that
Ace is
he's also
actually
one of my best
smart,
friends.
or
Yeah, a friend who's in love
he's
with
the
you.
good-looking one?
Ew, no. Dom is like a brother to me. Well, not a brother exactly, but we're just friends. We don't see each other that way.
Okay, if you say so. I guess you've never paid attention to how he says your name.
There's only one way to say my name.
No, he goes like, Sadie, like he's stretching it out in a sexy kind of way.
Where do you come up with this trash?
Wait. I gotta make sure I didn't miss this.
12.
Oh my gosh, I totally messed this up. I thought that Ace was the narrator, but Dominic was the narrator.
I stood behind a pillar in the lobby of Dad's company Biotech.
Okay, guys, I hope you didn't leave your comments already, okay? You gotta bear with me. Sometimes I miss things. This makes a lot more sense now. Okay, all right, Dominic is gonna have his little, his Cinderella story where, he becomes the hot one eventually, something like that. But yeah, Dominic, being in the background is chill. Let Ace deal with the paps. The paps and the ops, You literally don't have to deal with ops if you're just in the background.
What? Ew, no. Dom is like a brother to me. Well, not a brother exactly, but we're just friends. We don't see each other that way.
That's
Okay,
what made
if
me
you
go
say so.
back because the way she, we're just friends. You know they're gonna get together.
One way to say my name.
No, he goes like, Sadie, like he's stretching it out in a sexy kind of way.
Where do you come up with this trash?
MSA.
Only one of us can have Ace anyway, so you should take the dork.
Just then, I noticed Dominic turning his head to look directly at me and Clover. A smirk crept up on his face as he said something to Ace. Oh my god, what is he
Ace,
doing?
they like
is he
you.
telling Ace we've been spying on
They
him?
like
Just
you.
then, Ace looked up at us and laughed, and Clover and I dropped to the floor in panic.
That jerk exposed us. I told you, you're friends with the wrong brother.
Ugh, that dimwit.
I mean, are they upset about it? I think you're okay. I think you're fine.
I was brimming with excitement as I worked in Dad's lab, feeling confident that this time my experiment would work.
I
But seconds
believe
later,
in your
I was
ability to
interrupted
come up
when
with
the door
something.
flung open, and Ace walked in like he owned the place.
He's about to.
I knew I'd find you here.
He literally is
You missed
about
the
to,
do
right?
not disturb sign. What are you doing here anyway? Don't you have some party to go to?
Well, as the older and better brother who has chosen to lead this company my dad one day, I thought I should come by and oversee things now and then.
I decided to ignore him as I continued working, but he walked closer to me and leaned on the counter.
If I were you, I'd spend less time in the lab and just focus on school, bro. I don't think your ideas are working out, and I may have to hire more capable scientists soon.
I'm not giving up yet.
Wow.
I think I'm close to something good.
Well, I'm not holding my breath.
And with that, he turned and left, leaving the door open. I walked behind
I
him and
believe
slammed
in
it
you,
shut.
Dom.
I hoped my idea would work.
Okay, prediction time number 1. His idea is gonna work. Okay, that one's a freebie. That's the center space on your MSA bingo card. That's the one that you get by default. That one's too obvious. Too obvious. I'll come up with better predictions later.
I hoped my idea would work, just so I could rub Ace's smug, stupid face in it.
I was determined to
That's
finish
mean.
my story tonight, no matter what. It was nice and quiet. I had my lucky socks on.
I was watching
and I
MSA.
just ordered my favorite banana pizza. Just as I was about to bite into a
Weirdo.
slice, my cat jumped up and snatched it from me. Hey, give that back, you greedy creature! Your cat food's in the bowl.
You greedy
This is
creature.
mine. I chased Meowly Cyrus around the room, knocking over a bunch of things.
Cyrus, nice. Not a name that you want to say 50
It's
times.
the last piece, and I haven't eaten all day.
It's long.
I finally jumped forward and caught him.
Meowly Cyrus.
Gotcha.
That's a 5-syllable pet
Just as I was
name.
about to snatch my slice from him, a roll of toilet paper came flying through the window and hit me on the forehead. I looked up annoyed to see Dominic climbing into the window ledge.
Let the poor cat eat in peace.
Agreed.
Stop acting like Meowly Cyrus's dad. Fine, Meowly. Here, have it. Are you happy now?
Yeah.
It's just a freaking
Sing
pizza.
party in the USA.
A disgusting banana one, actually.
It's the meaning of my life, and you know it. Also, I'm still mad at you for yesterday. Why did you
Bananas are the
embarrass
meaning
me
of
and
my life,
Clover in front of Ace? He must be thinking we're so lame.
He's not thinking about you. You're just one of his 1,000 fangirls.
Then he just flopped down on my bed, took out his own laptop from under it, and started working on something. I really hope you're doing some homework.
Okay, so they are
You're always
homies. They're
focused on
good
your
homies.
Scientific research, and you'll fail high school at this rate.
This research is more important. I really need to prove my worth.
You know your dad loves you and Ace the same, right?
Sometimes
Cap. I think
really
that's
don't
Cap.
think he does. And Ace definitely thinks he's better than me because his mom is rich and mine's poor. I know he's smart, but I
right,
really believe
half-brothers.
I can run Dad's company better. So I just gotta show him that. Sadie dropped down on the bed beside me and stared up at the ceiling, looking deep in thought.
Velma.
How's your romance story going?
I still need a few more scenes, but my mind isn't cooperating, and
We
I
should
don't
make
know
one
why.
together
It's just
right
being
now.
difficult. And yes, it's a he. I've assigned a pronoun to each body part.
It's a surprise for someone as feminist as you to call the mind a he.
Oh.
Well, he's annoying and stubborn, and also gives me really stupid ideas at times. So yeah, it's a he.
Sadie sighed,
Cook
then
the
pulled out
men.
her hair tie and shook her hair out. And I felt kinda stunned. At that moment, she looked prettier than ever. Maybe you need to finally date someone. Experience is the best inspiration, you know.
Why would I date someone when we'll eventually break up? Nothing lasts forever, Dommy boy. So, no thanks.
I mean, you could say that
Didn't
about
expect that
life,
coming from
you
a
know.
romance writer.
The perfect love stories only exist on paper. Trust me.
Okay, Miss
Wow. She don't even believe in love. How can you be a romance writer if you don't even believe in love? That's cringe. That's like writing Harry Potter and not believing in magic. That's like writing VeggieTales and not believing in talking vegetables. Or God. If you're gonna be a romance writer, you should probably believe in romance. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, Miss Cynical. What if you fake dated then? You know, role-playing can help visualize scenarios better.
Oh,
That's an idea. But who would agree to fake date me?
I'm a very busy guy, but I could take out some time to help a friend in need.
No way.
What? I
You're
wouldn't
a
be able to
stupid,
date you
ugly
seriously for a
idiot.
second. That would never work.
And what prize would I get if I prove you wrong? Sadie smacked me with a pillow.
of spending time with
This
me.
too.
We both laughed as we broke up into a pillow fight.
The next day at school,
Well,
when the last bell
don't
rang,
break up
I was
in real
a hurry
life.
to leave because I had to make Mom's deliveries. As I was rushing down the corridor, I suddenly
Whoa,
went
3D.
crashing straight into someone and dropped all my books.
Oh.
I looked up to see that it was freaking Dana.
Yeah!
Oops, sorry, didn't see ya. As I quickly picked up my stuff, Dana's minion suddenly grabbed my arms.
What
Not so fast, honey.
And then Dana snatched my bag and took out my laptop.
Ooh, nice Lappy. Where did you steal this from?
Lappy is a
Mine.
Y,
Don't
has
touch
a
it.
Y, not
I
an
tried moving
IE.
towards Dana, but her minion was holding me back in a tight grip.
We've always wondered how a trashy peasant like you got accepted into this elite school.
There's a
Trashy
thing called
peasant.
a scholarship. I guess only smart kids know about it.
Attitude. You don't belong here, delivery girl.
And with that, Dana threw the laptop on the floor
No!
so hard. It
You
was
should have
instantly
accepted the
wrecked.
$500.
No! Dana's minion let me go, and I kneeled down next to
she's
my
gotta
poor
pay for that.
laptop in despair. No, I don't have a backup for my story. Just then, I noticed a small crowd had gathered, which suddenly fell quiet and made way for someone to walk through. It was Margot, the most popular girl in
Margot.
school, who was sheer perfection from head to toe. But right now, her lovely face looked grim.
Is she
What's happening here?
good side
Dana
or
and her
bad
minion
side?
looked at each other in alarm.
Margot, we didn't do anything. She bumped into us on purpose.
Cat.
We were just teaching her a lesson, I swear.
Cat.
She deserved it. She was
Cat.
really rude to me the other day.
Margot turned to Dana and gently pushed her against the wall.
Touch her again, and I'll make sure you'll regret it. Do you understand?
All right.
The two girls nodded their heads quickly and then fled the scene. Margot picked up my bag and handed it to
Team
me.
Margot, I
I'm
guess.
sorry about what they did. I'll replace your laptop.
I tried to hold back my tears as I shook my head. You don't have to do that. It's not your fault.
I kind of feel like it is. They're my friends.
It's really not.
How
And
are they
you're
your
not
friends
them.
if they act like
Okay.
that? Should have taken the 500. I can say that undoubtedly. And if that was recorded on school security cameras, very easy to report that situation and get your laptop back. This is especially from a person that rich.
Okay. But if you change your mind, let me know.
I mustered a small smile and nodded, then watched Margot walk away. Rich, popular, pretty, and kind. I wish I could be like you. Later that night, I was sitting on my bed, mindlessly scrolling through my phone when the doorbell rang downstairs. And to my surprise, it was
Dominic!
a butler from Dominic's house with a package for me. I raced up to my room, ripping into the
Is
package
this
like
a
a
box
ninja
of
on a
chocolates
mission.
and flowers?
Inside was the sleekest laptop I'd ever seen,
nice.
shining like a knight's armor. Heard what
Nice.
happened in school today. I'm gonna be stuck in the lab till really late tonight, so I couldn't come see
Nice.
you. She better not
She's
miss the
getting the
deadline for that story.
boyfriend
P.S.
treatment.
Don't drool on the keyboard, Dom. Oh my God, I could kiss you right now, Dom. I had to start the story from
Nice.
scratch.
That worked
I
out.
was suddenly pumped. I typed furiously the whole night and was finally done at dawn. At some point, I must have dozed off on my desk because I suddenly opened my eyes to find someone's face
What
really close
the-
to me, and I jumped back
Does
with a
Dom
shriek,
think they're dating
falling
for
off my
real?
chair. Dom, you scared the living daylights out of me.
I'm sorry. I was just checking to see if you were breathing. You're a very quiet sleeper. Have you submitted your story?
No, I need to do a final proofreading.
Do not
Why
watch
don't I
people
do it
while
for
they
you?
sleep
I felt
without their
relieved as Dom
consent.
took over my laptop, but then he made a funny face.
Princess Walk Walk. That's your pen
What
name?
a cool
Yeah,
name.
it's cute, right? A
No.
chicken sound, like this. Bark, 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 bark.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not good.
It's great. Got a nice ring to it.
For the
I'm
love
sure
of
Princess
fried
Walk Walk
chicken,
will be a
no.
very famous writer one day.
I stared sleepily at Dom's face as he read my story, and I couldn't help thinking that he looked really cute with his mussed up hair.
Done.
Huh?
I think it's really good, Sadie. Send it.
I triumphantly
Send
sent
it!
the email and felt a weight lift off my shoulders. Wait, are you just coming back from the lab?
Yep, just thought I'd check on you before heading home, which I should do now. I could use a shower.
As he was leaving out the window, I placed a hand on his arm. Thank you again for everything.
No
You're the best.
problem.
Dom looked back at me with a serious expression that I couldn't read.
You're welcome.
That laptop cost me a year's allowance.
Actually, Sadie, before I go, there's something I've been meaning to tell you. I think I'm just gonna say it now.
Oh my God,
I like
was he gonna tell
you.
me he liked me?
I like you.
So, what's the emergency?
Okay, so yesterday I was having trouble with my ideas for my romantic story, and Dominic suggested that he and I could fake date for inspiration. Of course, I didn't take that seriously, but then he sent me a brand new laptop last evening so I could finish my story. I mean, that was just him being a good friend. But then he popped by this morning to check up on me and said he wanted to tell me something. He looked really serious. And then he just told me something about their company problems. Clover, I think you might be right. And he wanted to tell me that he likes me. No, wait, what if he's obsessed with me? I can't lose him as a friend, Clover.
Wow. So this is the emergency you're talking about? And I already told you he likes you.
Yeah, we been know about the Dom like, you know, and we been done knew this. Open your eyes and see what's in front of you. Honestly, after the laptop, it's like, doesn't seem like a bad deal, honestly, especially if it's still a fake thing right now, you know? Get you a laptop, girl, that's cool.
And I already told you he likes you. So now you want to confirm it?
Yes, and you will help me. Clover immediately dug into her bag and took out a book titled How to Tell If a Guy Likes You. Here are 18 signs.
I need to read
You just have
these.
that lying around in your bag?
Yes, for moments just like this. Also, I have a book called How to Dump a Guy Nicely. Here are 18 ways, but it's too soon for that. Now,
Doesn't matter how nice it is. Some people are crazy, some people are not.
point out what he wants. So if his feet are pointed at you when you two are talking, he's into you. Check.
Where else would his feet be pointed? He can't stand like a penguin.
Yeah,
He remembers
Goofy.
small details
I agree with
about
that.
you. Check. He's always there when you need him. Check.
We've known each other for so long. Of
Those
course,
last
most
two,
of those would
maybe.
apply.
Yes, but some things need further observation.
Remembering all the little
Like,
details,
does he
that
look
is
for
a
your
sign.
reaction first when he makes a comment or joke in a group?
Oh.
And is he using alpha body language around you?
Alpha body? What does that even mean?
Alpha
That means we
body.
need to test a theory. You'll have to engage Dominic in conversation and observe his reactions and body language. Then
I don't think it matters who it is. I don't think Dominic is putting out any alpha body language anytime soon. That's why Ace is running the company.
That means we need to test a theory. You'll have to engage
theory.
Dominic in conversation and observe his reactions and body language. Then you tell me your observations and I'll interpret them.
Just like that?
Yep. It won't be anything difficult. You're just talking to him like usual. But you'll just pay more attention this time.
Okay, I suppose I can do that.
I was in my pajamas and taking a plate of food to my room when I spotted the maid talking to someone at our front door.
Onesie
it was
pajamas,
the last
very
person
cool.
I was expecting. Margot?
Margot?
What brings you here?
Oh, hi. Can I come in and explain myself?
I need a
of
laptop
course.
too.
Come in, please. The maid moved aside and let Margot in and then left. And as Margot looked at me with a half smirk, I was suddenly very aware of my stupid pajamas.
Silly
Dominic,
pajamas.
right? I came to see your brother.
Oh,
What?
wow. So you know my name?
Of course, we're in the same class.
Yeah, I knew that. My brother's not home yet.
That's all right. I just wanted to return his wallet.
What?
He dropped it at the dance club earlier today.
What?
You guys were there together?
No, I just found it on the floor and realized it was his
I was
because of the
stalking
ID
him.
inside.
I see. Well, I'll make sure he gets this. Thanks. Suddenly, an awkward silence fell between us as my brain scrambled for words. You didn't steal anything, right?
Excuse me?
What I mean is, maybe you stole the wallet's heart.
What?
Margot just stared at me with a poker face, and I could feel myself
can't read
turning
it.
red. Okay, that was stupid. Wallets don't have hearts. Sorry, I was just trying to make you laugh.
But the,
I tend to be a
the
bit
secret to
awkward
her
around
heart is your
pretty
wallet,
girls.
probably.
Margot's face softened, and she smiled, and I couldn't help thinking how gorgeous she was.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
I made my
Wait,
way
what?
over to Dominic's place, hoping to test out some of Clover's theories on him. I rang the doorbell a couple of times and nearly fell back in shock.
All right, are we about to have a triangle here? Are we about to have a little love triangle? Is there gonna be conflict with the Margot, the Dom, and the what's her name? I actually don't recall what her name is, so I'm gonna just call her what's her name? Like the
Rang the doorbell a couple of times and nearly fell back in shock when Margot opened the door, giggling about something.
Hey, Sadie.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting to. And then I noticed Dominic behind her. grinning like he had a clotheshanger stuck in his mouth.
Oh, hi, Sadie. Did we have plans or something that I forgot about?
No, I just came to ask something.
Sure, what is it?
You know what? I'm suddenly blank. I've completely forgotten what it was.
Oh no.
Stupid dumb me.
You
I'll
didn't
text
want
you
him
when
to
I
be
remember.
obsessed with you, and now
Before
you're
he could
jealous.
reply, I just turned around and left, and seconds later, I heard the door shut behind me. Since
Now,
when
where
were Margot
were
and
we, Dominic?
hanging out together? And why was this even bothering me?
Once Margot had left, I headed over to Sadie's house to ask why she'd dropped by earlier. I jumped over the fence as usual and climbed up her window.
Because I
Sadie
love
was
you,
curled up on the bed with her
Dominic!
back to me, seemingly asleep. I quietly tiptoed in and saw that she was
Dominic,
actually
you
watching
can't
an
be
MSA
doing
video
this.
on her phone.
You can't
I
be
leaned
doing
forward and
this.
Said, "Boo!" Sadie nearly fell off the bed as I laughed.
Holy freaking butt! You scared me!
I can't believe you're still not used to this. God, you look so stupid every time.
That's mean.
Ha, very
That's
funny.
mean.
Can we do this another time? I'm tired.
What a buzzkill. Did something happen? Do you want some pizza?
I told you, I'm just tired. Go away.
I was surprised and a bit disappointed. And I was about to leave when I found Meowly rubbing herself against my leg. Oh, hello there, Meowly. You know how to twerk.
No. What
Meowly
the?
suddenly sneered
What
and
is wrong with
scratched
you,
my hand
Dominic?
hard. Ow, bad
Dom's a
kitty. Look,
weirdo.
Sadie, she scratched me.
I've been telling you, Meowly is evil, but you always take her side.
She glared at Meowly, who was busy licking its butt now, and then rummaged through her drawers for her first aid kit.
Give me your hand.
I immediately obliged, and as she put a bandage on, I couldn't help sneaking a few glances at her face.
There you go.
Dom?
So...
You know what's going on with Dom right now? This is what Dom's dealing with right now.
And as she put a bandage on, I couldn't help sneaking a few glances at her face.
There you go.
Thanks. So, did Princess Walk Walk get her first ever pay?
Oh, yes, I did. I'm gonna buy something for Mom tomorrow. It's her birthday. Also, I'm throwing a little dinner party for her, and I'd love it if you and Clover could join.
Of course, we'll be there. Is that what you came to say earlier?
Oh,
Yeah!
I thought it would be rude to invite you to a party and not invite Margot. Although I don't even know her, but yeah, I thought I'd just tell you later. And I had no idea you two were friends.
Well, we're not. Not really. She had just come by to return Ace's wallet.
Oh, so they're like a thing.
That's what I thought. But no, he dropped his wallet in a club and she found it. Anyway, let's go find some praying mantis in the yard.
You and your obsession with that weird insect. Go to sleep, buddy.
Pretty
It's just
spooky.
10
I'm
at
not a
night.
huge fan.
Come on, princess. Let's go have your favorite strawberry shake after. Sadie looked a bit thoughtful for a few seconds, then said,
Okay, I'm in. Later when we were at the diner, I was watching Dominic placing our order at the counter, and I couldn't help wondering why I was finding him extra attractive these days.
Because
Soon,
your
he came to the table with
jealousy
just
likes
one
the
milkshake in hand. Just one?
person.
We'll share it.
Are you out of cash?
Forget their
You just told
name.
me.
No, I have enough money. I was just thinking that maybe we could push that fake dating thing if you want, to give you more ideas for your next story.
Is he just totally oblivious to what's going on here?
Guessing.
I was slightly taken aback, but I covered it up quickly by laughing out loud. I didn't think you were serious. Doing that with you sounds super weird.
Why would it be weird? I'm just trying to help you, and we're just friends, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're secretly in love with me or something.
Oh God, please don't say that again. It almost gave me a stroke.
Yeah, disgusting, Dom.
I just grabbed
Disgusting.
the shit from him and sat down. I prepared myself to test out Clover's signs.
If a guy likes you, he should maintain eye contact most of the time.
That is
Leaned over
not
on the
necessarily
table
true
and
at
stared
all.
intently at Dominic, who looked
That is
weirded
not
out.
necessarily
Nothing. You're ugly.
accurate at
And
all.
I just realized that you have two eyes.
You just realized that?
That's pretty
Did you
crazy.
hit your head somewhere?
Just then, a pretty waitress walked by, and Dominic was immediately distracted.
Oh no. All right, so it's different than we thought, actually. 3. Oh, Dom, when will you ever learn?
A pretty waitress walked by, and Dominic was immediately distracted.
He will try to impress you most of the time.
Didn't look like Dominic was making any effort to impress me. In fact, he let out a long burp.
Yeah, he
and
ain't
I
into
felt
you like that.
disgusted.
He finds small ways to compliment you.
As I fixed my hair and tried to look cute, Dominic made a weird face.
Why are you pouting? You look like a dying fish.
And while talking.
Oh my God, you gotta look at this dog and monkey video. It's
Oh yeah,
so
it's
funny.
important. It's
Just
important.
then, he punched my arm hard like I was his bro or something. And it actually hurt. Can we go home now? As we drove back, I couldn't help feeling a bit disappointed. It looked like he wasn't into me after all.
Aw,
I was at my
jinkies,
best friend
Velma.
Justin's place for our weekly video game night, and I was finding it hard to focus.
Come on, dude. Stop being a wuss and play like a man.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Okay,
A
actually,
real
no, I'm
tough
not
guy.
trying. I give up. I'm just not in the mood today. Sorry.
Then why did you come over to challenge me?
I just needed someone to talk to.
Since I'm your only other friend besides Sadie, I guess you want to talk to me about Sadie.
Yeah.
What happened? Did you two fight?
No, we're fine.
Then what? You finally realized that you like her?
What?
Oh!
No!
Oh,
And
no,
why
that's
would I like her?
disgusting.
She's like a cousin.
A cousin?
Yeah, okay. I believe you.
I mean it. I don't
mean
like
better
her.
than
Not like
saying
that.
sister.
And besides, she likes my brother. He's good looking and literally good at everything.
You're smarter than him, though.
I'm more book smart, but he's smarter in business and life. Of course, Sadie
That's
would like
real.
him.
You're in deep trouble, dude.
You're useless. Do you know that?
Whatever. What is it you want to tell me?
Nothing now. I'm off. Bye. I threw a pillow at his head and left.
Mom's little birthday party had gone great, and she loved the present I got her.
That's
the next
good.
morning, I used a tidbit of makeup and decided to let down my hair. As I walked into school, I could feel more eyes on me than usual. Later that day, I was supposed to meet Dominic in the library, and I wanted to see his reaction too. But he was 20 minutes late. Finally, I called him. Where are you? We don't have all day to finish this homework. The class will start in 15 minutes.
Sorry, I'll be late today. I'm at the lab. Can you just work on mine too? Pretty please?
No.
Come on. You can do this for your best friend who's amazing and has been busy cracking the cure for paralysis for months now.
No, you didn't compliment my stupid hair at
I rolled
dinner.
my eyes and hung up and went back to focusing on my homework. But sometime later when I lifted my head, I noticed Ace sitting at a table across the room. He looked super serious, talking to someone on the phone in a low voice while flipping through a business book. Ace in the library? That's gotta be a first. I went back to work.
He
and when I
has a
looked at the
brain
time,
too.
I realized I was running late for class. As I rushed out, someone reached for the doorknob at exactly the same time as me.
Oh my
and our
gosh, oh my
hands
gosh, oh my
brushed.
gosh,
I looked up to see it was Ace. He had a
hi.
smile on his face. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, please. After you.
I could feel myself turning red as I
Wait,
smiled
what's
and
going
stepped out,
on
and
here?
Ace followed me.
This is actually kind of a tough one to predict. I don't know, because there's a part 2 to this. So like, it's very like they aren't gonna wrap it up even in this video. We're gonna get close, but what's gonna happen here? You know that in the very end, it's gotta be Dominic and Sadie, right? It's gotta be. But okay, I'll make a prediction now. Okay, Sadie and Ace will start to get along and maybe they'll get together and they'll start dating. And then Dominic will be like, ugh, what are you seeing, my brother? You're such a jerk. And then that's gonna be the thing that gets him to start liking Sadie and putting in effort. And then Ace is gonna do something stupid and then Dominic and Sadie will be together from that. Boom, there's my prediction. I don't have cash on my desk this time, so I can't slap a bill on the desk. That's my word. Get up in their face.
That's my word. Get up in their face. Talk your Let's just
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, please. After you.
I could feel myself turning red as I
After you, get
smiled
your
and stepped
chicken
out,
grease on
and
the
Ace followed
doorknob.
me.
That gets me going.
What?
Ace and Sadie. They came out of the
Aw,
library
Ace
together.
D.
And she's looking pretty
Ship
decent
name.
this time. There's something fishy going on here.
It's just a coincidence. Dom has low standards to be friends with someone like her.
Ow.
Ace is classy.
Ow.
Yeah, but she is smart and pretty and lives right next to him. But you're right. If Ace finally dates someone, it would probably be someone like you.
Someone
Wow.
like me? It should definitely be me. That girl should stay away from my Ace.
Girl, you're pathetic.
My Ace girl.
You went out with him once in the
Dang,
7th grade, right?
girl.
And now you're acting like you have 5
When I
children
tell you-
together or something.
Excuse me?
No, excuse me. I mean, get out of my way. Hey, Sadie, wait for me.
Later that evening, Mom and I had gone out for groceries, but when we returned and walked into our house, we were shocked to find our living room completely trashed. Oh my God,
no.
who did this? I'm gonna call the police. I whipped out my cell
Dominic.
phone immediately, but
No, it
Mom
wasn't.
suddenly
It wasn't
stopped
him.
me. That's when I saw the handwritten note she was holding in her hand, which said, "You're running out of time."
What?
No. Oh God, I know who did this.
What?
What's happening, Mom? Who's that note from? Mom looked terrified and started to cry.
Evil
and
Bill.
I led her to the couch. Mom, whatever it is,
That was
please
Evil
tell
Bill.
me. When she
I
was a
swear
bit
it.
calmer, she started to speak.
I took out loans from some people for business in this house a long time ago, and I've been repaying them over the years, but this year it just started to get a bit overwhelming.
That's
I've been
sad.
late with some payments, and they're not happy about it.
Why didn't you go to the bank for loans?
I can't, sweetie. You know I'm an illegal immigrant.
You should have told me about this earlier. I could have looked for another job besides writing.
I didn't want to burden you with more. I'm so sorry, Sadie.
I hugged Mom tight.
Well, so far, this is one of the stories with the most voice actors we've ever heard, which is pretty rare. Usually, it's the main character who, like, impersonates the voices of other people. That was a real, raw mom voice. And I liked it, that's all I'm gonna say.
I'm so sorry, Sadie.
I hugged Mom tight, trying to reassure her that everything would be okay, when suddenly we heard a loud thud outside, and we both froze in alarm.
We had just sat
That's
down
scary.
for dinner when Ace sniffed the air and made an
Cliffhanger.
annoyed face.
Dad, can we please move to a better neighborhood?
This
Why?
one's
It's a nice
trash.
place, and our house is fancy enough.
But the smell of fried chicken is killing me.
Who hates the smell of fried chicken?
I do. It's all I can think about all day, and I can't even eat it. Do you know how hard I work out?
Okay, enough with the
You
nonsense
can eat it.
talk,
You can
boys.
eat some
I
fried
have
chicken
an
every
important
now and then.
announcement to make tonight.
I already knew what it was, and I could barely hide my glee.
I got a call from Dr. Henry at the lab some time ago, and he informed me that Dominic just made what could be the medical breakthrough of the decade.
Ace looked completely stunned.
Wow.
Several companies are already showing interest in buying the research to produce it. Dom, you may just have solved the company's financial problems.
And
Dad,
world
I
hunger.
want us to produce and distribute it ourselves. Trust me, it'll bring more money to the company. I've worked out the numbers.
And here I thought you don't have a business mind. Ace, your brother is giving you some tough competition for the CEO spot.
Oh, no,
Now,
no,
let's raise a
no.
toast to him.
What a
To
toxic
Dominic.
family relationship.
Dominic.
The next day, I decided to join the gym where Ace worked out, and he clearly wasn't happy to see me. He put on boxing gloves and started putting the punching bag, and I was certain he was imagining it was my face. I started exercising too, but just a few minutes later, I heard a girl's
very
shrill
horrible
scream,
form
and I turned
bicep
around to
curls.
find
That's
Dana
doing a
on
lot.
the floor next to Ace, who looked very confused.
Oh my god, you hit my cheek with your elbow.
Oh, I did. No.
You did. It hurts so much.
Oh, no.
God, my flawless cheek will be bruised till Christmas.
Oh no.
I controlled my laughter and walked over to Ace as Dana's loud wailing continued drawing attention.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you stop crying, please? Let me take you to the clinic downstairs.
I think it's better if you just take me to lunch. I'm sure an ice pack would help my bruise.
Wow, what a totally honorable and honest way to get a date with somebody. That definitely wasn't the shadiest thing that she could have possibly done.
I think it's better if you just take me to lunch. I'm sure an ice pack would help my bruise.
Yeah, let's eat ice packs at lunch.
Ace glared at me as he turned to Dana.
Sorry, but I don't have time for...
Oh my god, this hurts. My face.
My face.
I think lunch is a good idea. Dom, you should join us too.
Oh no.
I'd love to. Later in the food court, I couldn't stop grinning as Data slurped loudly on an extra-large smoothie while Ace looked bored and annoyed.
I can't believe I'm looking at the future president of biotech.
You
Wow.
are, but it's not the
Who are
person you
talking
think
about?
it
Me,
is.
of course.
It's not set in stone, bro.
Ew, of course it's gonna be Ace. You're so cool, Ace. Your next girlfriend would be
you
the
stupid
luckiest girl on
idiot.
Earth, babe.
She winked at him, and he just stared back at her blankly.
This is just the best second date ever.
How is this a date? And when did we have our first?
Don't you remember our 7th grade date? You know, that time we went to the amusement park and you held my hand on the merry-go-round?
And then you
She
puked
just
on my
making
shoes?
stuff up, or?
Holy... Your vomit girl?
What?
Yes, that's me. And it's so
Aww.
cute. You have a nickname for me too. I think I'm gonna cry.
OMG, you guys
What
are
an
just
affectionate
meant to
name.
be.
Dom, why are you even here?
You literally invited me.
Dana, are you feeling better now?
So much better.
Great. Now, if you'll excuse me,
only if
I
we
have
plan
important
number
things to
2 and
do.
you pay the
What?
tab on
But
Ace left before she could even finish, and I burst out laughing. I paid for it immediately when Dana dumped the rest of her smoothie on my head and stormed off. But it was kind of worth it.
I was sitting with Clover in
Yeah.
the cafe when Justin came by looking for Dominic. I told him we were waiting
Wait,
for
where's
him
the
too.
cliffhanger? What
He walked his
happened
bed
with the
next
banging
to
on
us
the
and started
door?
playing on his phone. Clover looked annoyed at him as usual and was sipping her juice loudly when suddenly she started coughing. Hey, are you okay?
What a careless squid.
Did you just call me a squid?
Squid? What's
What
wrong
should
with
I
the
call
squid?
you dressed like that? A beautiful princess from a faraway land?
Yes,
Finally making
actually.
some sense.
I was laughing at their dumb banter when Dominic walked in, smiling from ear to ear.
Here comes the superstar. You're all over the news, dude. Fist bump.
I'm
Fist
so
bump.
proud of you, Dom.
I wanted to celebrate it with you last night, but Dad kept me really busy.
I guess you're the favorite son now.
You bet I
I
am.
guess I
Okay,
am.
Dominic's here now, so tell us your news, Sadie.
Oh, yeah, I didn't want to bring the mood down, but I really have to tell you guys this. So, Mom told me something. As I was speaking,
We broke.
Dom's phone kept ringing, and he was obviously distracted.
I'm so sorry, guys. I need to take this. It could take a while.
He got up to answer the call, and Justin picked up his bag too.
Okay then, I'm gonna head out.
Literally no one asked, and also, we don't care.
Justin
How
picked up her
mean.
sandwich from her food tray, made a peace sign, and left.
Ugh, he's so annoying. Why is Dom even friends with him? Speaking of which, it looks like Dommy Boy is booked and busy now.
Of course he is, and I'm happy for him.
I hope he
Yeah,
doesn't
we all
forget
deserve to
that
have a
soon.
phone call.
So,
I'm gonna get you a sexy phone call.
what were you saying about your mom again?
Yeah, about that. Some really shady people are after us. They broke into our house and destroyed the living room and threw some big rocks at our door.
Oh no.
What? That's terrifying. Did you call the police?
No, we can't do that. It's a long story.
Dad had booked a private hall in a hotel for the night's event, and the place was bustling with people in expensive suits and gowns. As Dad stepped onto the small
Wow.
stage, the chatter and the
Incredible.
music died down as all eyes turned to him.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming. Tonight is a very special night because we are celebrating a milestone in my younger son's career as a scientist.
Wow.
His amazing new product will be available on the
What's
market
the
in 3 weeks'
product?
time.
What do you guys
He beamed at me
do?
proudly as the audience applauded.
Does the audience
Dad
even
raised
know?
his glass, and everyone followed him.
I present to you with great pride the brains behind our company's latest contribution to the medical field,
Dominic!
As everyone
the
joined
realest
Dad's
and
toast, my
illest
gaze shifted to Ace.
scientist.
I could tell how forced his smile was, and I'd never felt more satisfied. After socializing with a bunch of people, I slipped away for a bit to get a break. I just sat down at the bar when Dad approached me, along with a sophisticated looking
Hello,
couple.
my son.
Dominic, there you are. I would like you to meet Mr. Hansen, the CEO of one of the biggest mobile companies in the country. And this is his wife, Senator Hansen.
As I thanked them for coming,
I would have never
someone else
guessed that
joined
that's what
I'm
their
sorry,
last
I
name
got caught
was.
up in the restroom.
Margot?
Dominic, hey! Congratulations!
So, you know each other?
Yes, sir. We
know
are...
each other?
Friends. We're in the same class. And yeah, we're close.
Do I know her? Well, let's just say...
I'm in love with two girls at one time and
Friends. We're in the same class. And yeah, we're close friends. Right, Dom?
I wouldn't say close.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, how lovely. How come you two never mentioned you were friends, Margot?
You never asked.
Well, he's
I'm
kind of
very
ugly.
pleased you two are well acquainted. We'll leave you two in each other's company then while we talk business.
When our parents
All
were far
right.
enough, I turned to Margot. What was all that about?
I'm so sorry for putting you on the spot. My parents are always after me for not being social enough, and I knew they'd be happy if they thought we were friends.
Aww.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. Would you like some fruit punch?
Sure, why not?
No.
The bartender got us our drinks and we sipped away in awkward silence before Margot broke it.
Well, I didn't completely lie. We're in the same class.
You got
Yeah.
a point. So that just makes you half a liar. Is that better? Margot laughed, and I felt rather pleased with myself. She finished her drink and got up to
Better,
leave.
I guess.
See you around, Dominic. I'll look forward to your jokes next time.
I could feel myself turn
I didn't
red
look
as
forward
I
to them this
smiled
time, but
and
maybe
watched
next
her
time.
walk away.
Okay, here's my guess. Dominic is going to date her. I already forget what her name was. And then Sadie's gonna date Ace, and they're gonna get jealous of each other, and whoop, find their way. There's the updated prediction, because Dom's gotta roll in this too.
I kept looking out my window impatiently, wondering when Dominic would be back. He hadn't replied to my texts, and when I called him, he didn't answer either. Just then, I looked out the window again, and to my surprise, I found Ace by the pool.
What?
If he's back from the event, shouldn't Dom be too? I decided to just go over and ask Ace. I walked through the gap in the fence that divided our houses and went to the pool area. Ace was propped up against the ledge,
Oh my
with his head leaning
goodness.
back and his
Oh
eyes
my
closed.
goodness. Gratuitous.
Hi. Sorry to disturb you. I just wanted to ask where Dominic is. He hasn't been answering my calls. Ace turned around with a half smirk on his face.
He's still pretty busy with all the attention he's getting now.
Yeah.
He's been craving this kind of validation
Now
his
that
whole
he's
life,
the stud.
I was just asking if he's already home because I was getting worried. As I was speaking,
Aw.
Ace got out of the pool, stood in front of me, and started shaking water out of his hair.
Oh, yeah?
And then, out of nowhere, he pulled me in by the waist.
Wait,
while our
what?
faces were
What?
inches apart. What are you doing?
You got a stray eyelash.
He flicked
Oh,
it away
okay, no
gently
big
from my
deal.
cheek. Wow, how did you see that? It's pretty dark.
Your eyes are
Perfect
sparkling.
vision, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Then he winked at me and let me go. I was still feeling pretty confused by the whole situation when I spotted Dom walk up to the front door of their house.
As I stormed angrily towards the door, I couldn't believe that I'd just seen Ace and
Oh,
Sadie
no!
kissing. Yeah, sure, I knew everyone had a crush on Ace, but I never imagined Sadie would like Ace seriously.
What
Just as
the
I was
heck?
opening
I'm
main
the smart
door,
one.
I saw Sadie running up to me.
Hey, buddy, where have you been?
Buddy!
I called you a whole
Oh,
lot.
no.
Sadie, if you don't mind, I'm exhausted right now. Let's
That's
talk
condescending.
Oh, okay. Good night then.
tomorrow. I managed to give her a weak smile before I went in and closed the door. It felt like my heart was burning.
The next day at school, I was still feeling troubled by Dom's behavior.
He's
and I
troubled
started
by
talking to
yours.
Clover about it as we put away our stuff in the lockers. So, last night, I went over to Dom's place, and just then, I noticed Clover wasn't even listening and was watching something over my shoulder.
Wait, is that Dom?
I turned around, and I could hardly believe what I was seeing. Dom's shirt was unbuttoned
Oh,
at the top.
no
He
way.
wasn't wearing thick glasses anymore.
All right,
His
now
hair
he's here to
was slicked
stun.
back with gel. Other kids in the hallway were turning around to look at him as
Let's
he walked towards
go.
us.
You're Dominic the science nerd, right?
Hey!
I'm Dominic
what's
the
with
cool
new
kid
look?
now.
We barely recognized you. But Dominic just ignored us like we were invisible. And then to my shock, he walked straight to Margot at the end of the hall. The two of them left together.
Okay, did one person do the subtitles for the first half of the video and then a different person did the subtitles for the other half? Because I think the reason I forgot Margot's name is because they started spelling it differently from the beginning. It had a T at the end at the beginning. Now it doesn't have a T at the end, and I think that short-circuited my brain brain, and that's why I couldn't remember her name. Anyways, I'm sorry, MSA, for pointing these things out. I have a little bit of the OCD, and I always notice subtitle mistakes, and I'm sorry I keep pointing them out, MSA. I'm not trying to put you on blast. I love you, but I'm gonna notice these things. By the way, guys, as I'm recording this video right now, obviously, I still don't know if I'm gonna do part 2. That's up to you guys to let me know. But if I do it, I will update this video and put a link at the end in the end screen. But when this video first comes out, it won't be out. So I will link you guys at the end to the last MSA movie that we looked at, and you guys can watch that until part 2 comes out. Once part 2 is out, I will put it in the corner, okay?
So it'll be an easy transition. You can have a nice long watching session.
Kids in the hallway were turning around to look at him as he walked towards us.
You're Dominic the science nerd, right?
I'm Dominic the cool guy!
What's with the new look? We barely recognized you. But Dominic just ignored us like we were invisible. And then to my shock, he walked straight to Margot at the end of the hall. The two of them left together, laughing and chatting.
Unbelievable.
Did he just ignore us and walk up to Margot?
I just stayed quiet as I watched them, and suddenly Justin was beside me.
Is that our boy? What happened to his hair?
Beats me. We're running late for class, Clover.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I'm impressed by the volume he got using gel.
Hey, can you take your headphones off for 1 second? We need to talk.
Do we really need to?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
What's going on with Dominic? Did he say anything to you about Sadie or Margot?
What Dominic and I talk about stays between...
I think he did say something about the two of them, actually. I think that's what he said. I think that's what he said. He may have said that.
Dominic and I talk about stays between us. And you shouldn't be so nosy. You're already annoying enough. What? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have my video game to get to.
I have a video game. Okay, cool.
The next day, when I walked into the kitchen, I found Mom sitting at the table with her head in her hands. Mom,
sad.
Are you all right? Mom looked up and she was crying.
It's okay.
Mom,
Dominic's gonna help.
The people who trashed
He's
our
gonna
house.
help.
Their boss called earlier and reminded me of the money I owe him. I told him I could pay a portion of it soon, but he wants the full amount.
Dominic
Sadie,
will help.
He was the one who helped me with my immigration papers. He said if I don't pay up soon, he could easily mess up my documents and get me deported.
What? Mom, he can't do that. Can he? She just looked at me sadly, and I hugged her tight.
Be nice to Dominic now.
I called up Clover later and told her everything, and she immediately told me to talk to Dom. He's been so busy and, I don't know, acting weird. But this qualifies as an emergency, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, of course,
his family's
of course.
influential, and he is your friend. Listen, I gotta go, but talk to him right now and update me.
Clover hung up, and I looked over at his place. She was right. He had to be there for me now. I marched over to his mansion immediately.
Oh, no.
The maid let me in.
Not
and told me
Margot.
Dominic was in the
What
library.
the- what
when
the
I
heck?
walked in, I spotted Dom in the armchair by the fireplace reading a book. Hey, Dominic didn't react.
How to be super
and
mad
I
at
thought he
Sadie.
hadn't heard me. I inched closer and tapped him on the shoulder. That's when he looked up at me, then slowly put his book away.
Sorry, I didn't notice you coming in. What's up?
I was about to speak, but his phone rang, and he held up his hand, asking me to wait.
Hi, Margot.
Sure? Of course,
babe.
yes, I'll be there. I'm on my way.
He ended the call and awkwardly rubbed his neck.
I'm sorry, but I have to go.
You don't have 5 minutes? It's kind of important.
Not right now. Maybe later?
Sure.
I know what
he
it
didn't
is.
even
I know
look
what
at
it
me
is.
again as he rushed out, and suddenly my eyes welled up with tears. I was leaving the mansion when Ace caught up with me.
Hey, hold up. You look upset. Is everything okay?
I want Dom! Yeah, it's nothing, really.
I may not be Dom, but if you need someone to talk to, I can listen, you know?
It's just some silly stuff, Ace. I wouldn't bore you with it. And I'm sure you have more important things to do.
Try me. Come on.
Ace led me to the living room, and I decided to open up to him. Okay, I really don't know what to do anymore. I found out recently that we are neck deep in debt.
Oh,
the
right,
shady
that's the
people that
issue.
my mom owes money to are threatening to take our house, as well as mess with
That
my
is
mom's
sad.
immigration status
That is
because
sad.
they helped her with those papers. Ace was quiet and looked thoughtful for a few seconds.
If your mom's immigration papers are processed legally, then there's nothing to worry about. I know a few people in the immigration office, and I'll ask them to do it.
You would? Why?
Sadie, I've known you just as long as Dom has. We're neighbors. We aren't close, but I consider you a friend. Trust me, this isn't a big deal.
Ace, I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you so much.
She's got a
Soon
real
after
ace in
I
the
left,
hole.
feeling pretty surprised by this turn of events, but I was gonna take any help I could to sort out Mom's situation.
Let's go.
You might be flying high right now, little bro. But I know what your biggest weakness is, and I'm gonna use it to bring you down very soon.
I know what his biggest weakness is too. Oh! Oh! Well, I know Dom's biggest weakness. Do you really want to hear it? Do you really want to hear what his biggest weakness is? This is his biggest weakness.
I'm in love with two girls at one time.
That's the biggest problem, I would say. And you know what the other biggest problem is? The fact that you have to click on the next video. If you guys convince me to do part 2, it's gonna be right here. Until then, here is the last movie that we watched by MSA. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It was a really fun one. Here's the whole MSA playlist, honestly. If there's any MSA videos you haven't seen, make sure you check them out. And there's MSA's channel. I love you guys. Thanks for watching.